Unable to connect the chat. Please try again later. Huh? Are we connected to the chat? Anybody there? Can you hear me? Next button. Alright, let me know if you can hear me.
There you go.
Well, it's still not coming up here. It says unable to
Oh,
connect.
we got the country homestead preacher George.
Ask them can they hear me. I mean, type in. Why is it saying unable to connect the chat? Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened there. There's Thomas Smith, yours to George, Country's Homestead Preacher, Beaver
Thomas.
Creek. Yep, Thomas Smith.
Ask Thomas what's wrong with him. Is he all right?
Hunting and stuff with J and J. Hello. Yeah, I had a little technical difficulties as usual. Something up. Thomas Schmidt, Chris wants to know what's going on. Do you need to message him later, call him, or can you tell him? He is supposed to be over here, making his way this way. You talking about me being late?
Okay, lady.
Uh-huh.
I ain't feeding water the dog on put.
Uh-huh. Hey, Chickenlandia! Yay!
Thomas, are you all right? I ain't seen or heard nothing out of you in a month. We're worried about you. Have you got the brick on the microphone?
Yeah.
Hey, JJ, George, Travis.
There we go.
Preacher.
Hey. I think I might have knocked the brick off moving the computer. You should be able to hear me now. Should be able to hear me now. Okay. Of course, as usual, running behind always. And put her up where they can see her. I'm going to rename her El Destructo.
We're doing all right, preacher. It just did. It actually rained today. We got an inch of rain.
I had to quit smoking, do it cold turkey, so I lost a few friends over that.
You ain't lost no friends here, Thomas. I was worried you were in the hospital or something. You sick. Fell off a tractor or something, you know?
Oh, and George apparently he was going to call you back.
That's fine, George.
Went to bed.
That's fine. Oh, we got Mo Homestead and they're new.
Hey, Mo Homesteading. I've actually talked to him a couple of times in different lives.
Well, there's the puppy. Everybody wants to see the puppy.
Y'all can see that
have another
she
question.
has survived.
Have another puppy question. What kind of puppy you think it is?
A friend of his walked up the other day and said, "Oh, look, you got a new cur puppy. You couldn't stand it, could you? You got a cur puppy." So,
well, we ain't got a clue. I mean, there ain't no way to know unless we can get her DNA tested, I reckon.
You know, paying for that. That's the vet bill that we can avoid.
Well, she did. I mean, she can be anything we want her to be, I reckon. We can lie to people, whatever.
She's Chris's new breed, the Carolina Cur.
Yeah, she's a Carolina Cur. They'll just smile and nod like no one's talking about.
Haskins, hey, how you doing? Mo Homestead, actually, is this your first live on with us?
Yeah, I believe it is. We got two rules, Mo.
Go ahead, you tell them.
We don't talk about politics, and you got to tell everybody just a little bit about yourself so they get to know you. That's the only two rules we got. I'm sorry, Thomas. Ain't that what he did to you, buddy?
What?
No, they replaced your bird radio. Now, preacher, you see the same people with hives. We found that out the last few days. You go from hive to hive to the same people there.
Thomas, I had C2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 all fused, but 3, 4, and 5 are donor bone. They're cadaver bone. They're not mine. Well, they are now, but it's a lot to take in. Never mind. I'm not gonna get on the doctor rant.
Ain't nothing wrong with me. I get hurt. Somebody's walking off.
Yeah, not everybody's a superhero.
Unless they won't let me.
All right.
Last time something happened, they wouldn't let me. It cost us $80,000. And I've been better off with the doctor myself. Oh, okay. I told you
Why
to
do
get
you
out of the
even?
hospital.
Yeah, right.
Where did he ever go?
He knows everything about everything and everybody. Okay, let's check this out. So we don't
I know when a doctor's a quack.
They all are. Everyone you ever see us. We're not even good.
Yes,
We're not
preacher,
gonna
I
go there.
do believe that. I know that for a fact that they do work. If you'd asked me, I'd go.
HTHW. Most people do actually. They say our name's a little bit too long, but it fits. I mean, let's face it. Everything's the hard
Well,
way.
we started this YouTube channel on a whim.
Yep. He talked about it for a few days and he says, okay, let's go put one up.
That'd be a problem for me, Thomas. I ain't gonna lie.
Thomas, which I had mine done about 10 years ago, they asked me that morning, have you smoked today? I'm going, no, not today. So, but that was 10 years ago.
This ain't gonna work, is it?
No, because she's pulling the microphone off the table. You're going to have to hold her. Yes, the puppy just snatched the microphone off the table with the brick and all. Luckily, I caught it. Oh, we got a new one, Joshua Ferris. He's got a new subscriber too. Hey, Elizabeth, how you doing? Yes, she does all the time, or either she goes and hides. And
She's
pees
either
on something.
asleep on my dirty clothes or bite my feet. That's the place.
Can you tell she's already full? You can see that, right? Look at that face. You can't deny that face.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that, preacher. We got a boy here in the neighborhood that's good with, we call him divining rods. He's good with divining rods.
Joshua, your
and I've
first
had
time
some
live.
luck with him.
You have to tell us a little bit about yourself and no politics.
Preacher, I'll take coat hanger, 2 coat hangers, and cut them into.
Really? He said they did blood and urine test for 10 years ago. They didn't do
that. Hey, Jesse.
Hey,
we
Jesse,
got everybody now.
I haven't seen you in a while. I saw her earlier today, but I haven't seen her.
We got Elizabeth. We got Jesse. We got Preacher. We got Thomas. We got George. Where's Colin?
Well, we got Haskins family and Country
Yeah, we got the
Homestead
Haskins
Preacher,
family.
and
I said
we've got
Preacher.
Joshua Ferris. That's it right there. And then
Thank
Jake
you, Jake.
Ferris.
Well, that's 2 different ones.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
Jake
two.
and a Joshua.
Yeah, we got Jake and Josh. Y'all related? And then a Craig Ferris.
Craig Ferris has been commenting. We're talking to him on some videos. He's been commenting on some videos.
Well,
we
he
got the
brought
whole
the
Ferris
whole-
family, don't we?
Yeah, he brought the whole family.
Well, I appreciate that. We try to be
Tell us a little bit about your family and yourselves.
we try to be family orientated. That's what we're after. Oh, we got Mo Homestead.
Tanya, I live in a small town. I'm an artist and a homesteader. New to learning. Hey, well, he's the expert. I learn all the time.
Well, good deal, Jake. I got a son named Jake. Oh, we call him Jake.
They're not doing like we do, are they? They probably
I
got
bet
it.
they are. I bet it's playing on TV.
Everybody's got their own
typing on something.
device. Yeah, we do that. We do that all the time.
But preacher, what I was saying is, you cut your 2 pieces of coat hanger, kind of an L shape, and put the long part of the L sticking straight forward, and play with it a little bit. I find water vines and power vines and stuff like that all the time.
You tell me if you take the clothes off.
Hey, what I just said.
I don't know. I was playing with the puppy. You can tell I've learned to tune him out sometimes.
We're from Southern.
Am I?
Maybe.
Mississippi?
You had to educate us now. We're
Michigan. Mississippi. I don't know.
Michigan or Mississippi.
I should know that.
We'll find out. He's gonna tell us on it. Michigan.
I knew it was one of it.
We're glad to have you.
Awesome.
We're glad to have you up here tonight too.
How do you guys like it that we've been trying to get out more videos? I've been owning. Yep.
She's been ambushing. She's gonna kill me.
I have too much time.
They're
Well, not
all
really. I mean, we
jealous.
stay very, very busy.
Hey,
Hey,
G-Mom's gone.
G-Mom!
Jesse, they're all jealous. They hate this puppy with a passion. They won't mess
Samson
with
acts
her.
like he's got the plague. She's got the plague.
Well, we got to hold her Haskins family. If we don't, she chews the wire from her.
Or your feet. Or
George.
the legs of the table. We've got a stool in the living room that has got metal legs on it. That is her favorite chew toy. Did she just nod her head? I swear she nodded her head. Yep, see, she nodded her head. She likes chewing on metal. Tell me that's not a chewing dog.
Well,
El Destructo.
George voted for Park Boxer, and I can't argue that. That's
I
a
don't.
distinct possibility.
We're not even gonna put Boxer in there because I don't like Boxer.
She can't help what she is. She didn't ask to be a crossbred dog. She's just what she is.
Well,
she's got boxers. She got boxers.
Growing up, our next door neighbors had boxers and they terrorized us.
Yeah, she was chewing on rocks by Homestead the other day.
Oh yes, and she really was. Lava rocks.
Well, y'all might not. They're kind of a local thing, so you might not know anything about them. But there's such a thing as a plot hound. And I used to have plot hounds. That was my thing. I liked to bear hunt, coon hunt, cat hunt. We hunted with plot hounds. Mm-hmm. The Haskins likes to wear live.
Oh.
I don't know why they eat rocks either. But anyway,
just said let's make the best dogs.
One of my buddies came up here the other day and he walked up and went, "You got you another plot hound puppy." I knew it wouldn't last. I knew you'd get back.
Oh, that's what he said. Plot, not cur.
And that might have been why. She does look like a plot hound puppy. She's like a full-blooded plot hound puppy, but she ain't.
We don't know what she is. She could be.
The half boxer didn't like it.
Oh, it's not my fault that the next door neighbors had
a
boxer.
Chick Randy, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you about the first time I saw this puppy.
She's part rabbit.
Well, that's part of the story.
She hops around like a rabbit. You ought to see her chasing Samson through the house. She thinks it's funny and hops around.
But I went out there to water the hogs. I come home at lunchtime to water most of the time. And I looked over there, and this puppy run out about halfway to me from the barn.
She looked back.
And then turn around and run back to the barn and hid. That's the first time I ever saw it. And we got two of them, right? I don't know if we made that clear or not, but there's two of these things.
Trevor got the other one.
Yeah, Trevor and his girlfriend are raising the other one. Country Homestead Preacher, we drew Gitley out of the hat. And we said we were going to go with whatever the hat said.
She won't answer to it.
But I ain't going to do it.
She don't like it.
I didn't exactly like it to begin with myself.
They're teaming up. They don't like it.
I hate to say it. I can't remember the people's name that suggested it. But we're part Welsh. I'm part Welsh. Welsh, Scotch, Irish, a few other things later. And she suggested an old Welsh name. Bronwyn, which meant blessed beast. And I'm seriously considering calling the puppy Braun.
Beast.
Just Braun.
Just beast.
Because traditionally around here, hunting dogs and cow dogs have a one syllable name. If they got a long name like Samson, it's usually a pet, like a pet.
Ha! She's prepared. She's got crackers and cheese on her head. Oh,
that's
you need to have some ice cream.
Oh, we got Skidmore.
Hey, Skidmore. Well, that's good. She's got a chicken named Beast, so now we got a dog named Beast.
Where'd the Ferris clan go? We ain't heard nothing about them right this second. Right, lately.
Oh, they popped in and popped out, I guess.
Yeah, Gitley is the name we went for. That means dog in Cherokee. And we'll do that. That's why somebody suggested it. My last dog name was Coo. And that's dog in Scotch Gaelic. So We'll name a dog in a different language in a heartbeat.
Well, okay. Honestly, Chris doesn't believe in naming a dog. He said that they
Yeah, you name them, they get run over.
Well.
I had 5 dogs in a row named dog.
And then one named
Oh,
Pup. Well, Pup lasted for 8 years.
Pup was a hero.
Is she getting away from you?
Yeah, she's
She's
got short little
wiggling.
claws. I'll get her where she's cut in a minute. She wants that dog food what she wants. She's eating this, drinking this little thing you ever seen in your life.
And it comes out the other end.
But she's got to be better off now. No fleas, no worms.
DOG.
DOG. Yeah.
Yeah. They used to be really popular when I was a teenager. Everybody named their dog DOG. Just let her down before she starts crying and walk. Hey, Geeky Gardens, how you doing?
We got Geeky Gardens. She still got some hot spots on her.
Yeah. She looks a whole lot better than that first day.
But
She's gained some weight. She's grown a little bit. I mean, we can tell a difference. And she looks a whole lot better. She's got all her fleas off of her. First time we gave her a bath, the water was red where there was fleas bite her so bad that she was bleeding.
And a helpful tip, maybe. If you're trying to get the fleas off your dog with Dawn dish soap, always remember you got to lather him up and leave him for about 10 minutes before you wash it off.
I did.
I know you did, but they might not know.
Oh.
If you don't leave it for about 10 minutes, the fleas play possum. And they'll come back to life. It won't suffocate them. You got to suffocate them with rascals. And leave it on there for a right good while, and then you wash them off. And it'll kill them. If you do it too fast, they'll just come back. Yeah, that's right, zombie fleas.
My list is going down the list today. Taking everybody out.
Well, we're glad to have you. Well, rubbing alcohol might help. I never heard that, but I've been not work.
There's Professor.
Look, we got Carlton. Now, what we're talking about, Carlton, is a lot of times you wash your dog like in the bathtub. And when you get through, you go to drying the dog off, and you turn back around and look, and all the fleas that were in the bathtub.
Right, now this is off limits. That's $100. She's going after the cord for the computer.
Don't have hair. Chick Randy, you must elaborate on that. Have you got Mexican hairless dogs?
Yes. Oh, she's got hairless dogs too.
Okay.
One has a mohawk.
Yeah, I've seen Mexican hairless on TV.
Yeah.
Did they have teeth? It seemed like one show I watched about Mexican hairless said that sometimes they don't have canine teeth. Whoa, what? The what? Now, Chick Randy, I couldn't say that on a bench. You knew that when you put it up there.
Yeah.
That's about right, baby crew.
Well, that's what I said when we first picked that. I hope nobody comes up here by the end of the
That's true, Carl. That's true. Is that how you
Solo is squinty.
Shovo is squinty.
Okay.
That's why I got pot hands. I can spell that. P-L-O-T. We got it right though. Well, you know, it's hard on Darlene. I ain't gonna change her first name, did
He's such a pain.
I got everybody around here convinced to order her from Serbia.
You heard him.
They start talking about how good my wife is. I see she's the best $7,000 there. Bullshit.
Hmm. You gonna hurt him? Yep, you gonna hurt him. Chicken Randy said, "I'm gonna punch you."
What ain't that one?
Well, since he's snacking, he found the Kit Kat. Now I didn't tell him I got that. Put high on the couch tonight.
What?
Skidmore said, "Put high on the couch tonight."
Huh?
Yeah. Okay, Haskins is back.
Nope, we're not safe.
You bring him in?
No.
Put a man on the couch and you got in trouble.
I'm here something.
I think so too. Put me on the couch and I'll be out for the I definitely know that. So is Candy. Okay. We're hosting here. We need to be talking. Talk. Ah. Georgia's have
Thank you, George.
Your
It
brain.
rained today. For the first time in recorded history.
It seemed that way.
A whole inch.
Yep. Is that you or something?
Probably better.
Mm.
But she sustained it pretty good time.
Oh. Chicken Lanny wants to Kit Kat. You gotta get an awfully long way to go take one. Uh-oh. Okay.
Whatever that was, bro.
Just heard a real big bang from the living room. Have no idea. But we have, he's laughing. There's no telling.
No, she met me at the door like, I didn't do it, I didn't do it, I didn't do it. It won't me. It was sense.
Mm-hmm.
Either good at her, either good at me.
Like, no. Y'all really. Select Homestead, how are you doing?
You just snatched out a charger, by the way. Might be smart.
Grab her. She's right there at your feet. Is this your first time on our live? I think so. Select Homestead. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and we don't talk any politics. George's supposed to get some rain, but
He's an island. It rains every day there anyway.
he said they're supposed to get rain for about a week now.
I'll send an English weather report.
Rain. No, I don't know. We were supposed to get rain yesterday, and it rained for like 2 seconds.
Where you're at.
Well, yeah. Here, it just flashed a little bit of rain and went up. That was it. And that was really disappointing because we needed it. Carlton said they had a little last week, just enough, but not really enough to replenish the squiggles.
So that homestead, I'm just starting this channel back up and going to be starting homesteading on this new property.
Awesome.
All right. Hendersonville.
Is Henderson and Hendersonville the same thing?
No, I don't think so. I'm not sure, Preacher. Is Hendersonville in the
We got an inch. That's all we got today.
I don't know. We're gonna look that up. How far is it?
Where's my phone? I don't have it. Down by Asheville. Oh, about 4 hours.
4.5 hours.
Grand Pump is
Maybe
down.
it's Hendersonville.
No,
My
wait.
family lives in
Still,
instead of Henderson.
it's still pumping. We
Down at No
we are
Beach.
awfully muggy. But it was cool. It cooled it off a whole lot. Really?
That's a bucket of peppers. I don't know what that is.
No, I took the peppers out of it, but it's a bucket. Y'all hear any beating and banging? It's the puppy rolling a bucket around the kitchen.
Yeah, I don't know. We need another puppy like we need a hoe in our head.
He thinks it's hilarious.
It's like he's short circuit.
Dun
The
dun
chairs are moving.
dun dun
Such for
dun dun. And every once in a while you hear pow, ring, yay.
Come on.
Yeah. I
Come
was
on.
actually getting life back to normal. And he brings the puppy.
Travis, that's the kind of stuff we deal with. It's either flood or a drought.
Feast or famine. That's about it.
But we might hit tell it right. No, you put a diaper on a baby. I'd be better than a baby. Truth be told.
She's gonna end up with a diaper on or something. If she's a little boy, I saw these little doggy diaper like things that you put around their waist, and it's like a big suck up diaper, but he wears it under his tummy, so if he pees right into it. But you can't do that for little girls. And she's a little girl, so I have to get a diaper and cut a hole in it, put her tail through it.
You know that Chad wrong with my grandma. It really
So
did.
some homestead said they thought it was turning into a monsoon there.
Sure.
Oh man, it makes the dog stink like pee. Well, I prefer the dog to stink like pee than the whole house.
Well,
She is making it difficult. I'm gonna have to get some girl dog diapers. I'll never put diapers
there's
on
really
dogs.
been a storm at her house.
No, that was Select.
No.
Oh. Oh man. Well, she said that
Well, you ain't got to worry about creating her. We cut them off even with the ground and come back. Anytime you want to do it. Can't kill 'em. I ain't gonna tell you about that. You try to kill them.
yes,
We sure do. Drag you right off the lawnmower key every time you get too much grass on.
you used to own a pet store. Well, actually, I understand why dog diapers are popular.
You used to own a pet store. What kind of puppy is that? Besides a kitten.
In the fall,
What is it?
in the face.
If you behave and not chewing everything, put you down. But yeah. It's doing pretty
What?
good, preacher. That's what I was gonna tell you a while ago. We might have not put things right like we needed to tell them.
That's a good idea, Elizabeth. They had to stay in.
The garden down the hill flooded a couple times. We had to replant it early in the season, but we still made a crop. The only thing we didn't get as many of as we would have liked to was cucumbers. We got a
Squash.
truckload of squash before it drowned it, I guess. And it's still, I managed to save that squash down there. Let's put that again. Yeah, we planted
It's got a
another.
whole lot of flowers, and we expected it, and it's putting out like 1 or 2 a day now, but not like we would.
And now this rain, we're going to have a bumper crop of okra
Oh,
down there where it flooded.
yeah.
But we got 3 rows planted, staggered, planted at different times. But we got a good crop out of the garden. It's just, it was a struggle to do it.
Mhm. And we
Now we didn't
Got
get no corn.
10
The corn
times
was
as
a
much
loss.
last year. So if you're comparing from year to year,
But that's why I
this year
plant too
was
much anyway.
disappointing.
I plant too much, so we have enough to do that. But the corn, a friend of mine usually plants the sweet corn. Oh, they've got little Jordan. And
Hey, how you doing?
that's
She's
right.
a flock puppy.
That's what she's gonna be. That's what I'm gonna tell everybody. The sweet corn, a friend of mine usually plants a few acres of sweet corn and gives us all we want.
Mm-hmm.
And the stink bugs got in it and destroyed it. Another friend of mine said he had some. Of course, I thought he was supposed to pull me some today. About 20 dozen ears anyway. And
Oh no, they mowed the garden. How? I'm not gonna say it.
I can't say anything. My son sure mowed down my flower bed the other day.
Yeah.
After I told him not to.
Jake was weed eating. He told him, go weed eat by the ditch bank.
Anyway, preacher, we might get some corn.
But don't touch the flower garden. We worked on that flower garden, got it where he wanted. What is it? He walks right out there.
Well, the truth is, we got some flowers to skid more. We can't use that word here. My insurance will go $100
She's a flock puppy as of right now.
She does look like one of us, but I think the chances are being one person in.
Not spreading rumors. What rumors?
What?
Thomas told Carlton not to spread rumors. What rumors? George. What?
See, boxing. Well, now, I think you're probably right. I think I'm almost certain there's some bulldog. Considering where we live and the types of dogs around us, I would not bet against her being part pit, part boxer, part. The chances of having some flock hound in her pretty slim.
I don't know. There's some hunters around here that have
There's
dogs.
one person's got flock hounds, and he ain't letting no puppy. He ain't throwing no puppies outside the road. Wouldn't
Hey,
matter.
J Dog, how you doing?
But did they ever get around? Did I tell y'all there's two of these puppies?
Yes, you told me.
I
Never got one.
But anyway, the other one don't look nothing like this.
They don't even look like they even possibly come out of the same way.
Bo Homestead, I hate to say it, you had to go. It's the state dog in North Carolina, and I used to have them. They look just, Elizabeth's right. She looks like a pot hound puppy.
Elizabeth, my flower garden is non-existent during the summertime.
Hers are metal.
Yeah. He made me a bunch of metal flowers. We have some bulbs and stuff that come up in the spring. I said a bunch of them. Yeah, they got weed. I set a bunch of them out this year, hoping that they'll come back next year. So we'll see. Hopefully.
You're right, Elizabeth. He does. She does. She looks just like a little brittle plot puppy, but that's what I can tell myself that, but I can't make.
That's what we're gonna tell the insurance guy anyway.
That's what we'll tell the insurance guy. Y'all don't forget, I run a shop here in the yard, so I got different insurance than y'all got.
They are always beautiful, but they might rust a little bit. But that's patina. Remember that. That's not rust, it's patina. He got some horseshoes and maybe some.
We'll do a video on it one day.
What's the other things that you use? Rivets? No, not rivets. Gears.
Yeah, gears.
Gears. He made horseshoe flowers and gear flowers and. People tell me what that is.
If you let it lay still long enough, they might be.
I'm trying to get all of you in the picture. There you go. What do you think? Maybe this. What do you think?
No, Splott. Plott. Right.
Pot puppy. Okay. No, it's not a pot puppy.
Well, Trevor come up here. I tell you, the first time we had these puppies, Trevor come up here and said they had found a puppy in the woods. Just in the woods by itself. And I'll be honest with you, I thought,
Ho, 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 ho.
What?
She's got the power cord.
I told you. That's why I picked her up. And I thought somebody had conned him into taking a puppy, or
That was his excuse.
and he was just using that excuse to the puppy took up. Then 2 days later, this showed up. So. But
And
the
we
one
got,
he's got looks like a cross between a bulldog and a hound dog. Looks like a fox hound bulldog cross or
it's
Walker hound.
white with tan spots on it. It's cute.
He's tri-covered, like a fox hound.
It's got a little bit of black on his tail.
You see her run across it.
She's fast.
Yeah, that's right. Elizabeth. I had them for years. We had coon dogs and bobcat dogs and bear dogs most of my life. And most of what I had
What? George!
was Jesus missed. She is destructive.
El Destructo.
But I miss having them. I miss hunting, really. But I can't get time to do it. We got a squirrel dog. If
Carlton! Y'all are horrible.
And she might make a squirrel dog. I mean, let's face it. About anything will chase a squirrel.
Elizabeth said you can sell those on eBay.
Sell what on eBay? What?
This is his own design. This was my giraffe. But
You got horseshoes is the problem. If you got to buy new horseshoes, you got so much anything by the time you get it made, you can't make nothing off it.
he made me a snowman,
And
a reindeer,
had a little bit of trouble coming up with used horseshoes.
a rabbit. No, well, the rabbit he made for a friend of ours. He made me a turtle that's at school. It's like kind of like paperweight. I don't know why. Why'd you get booted?
I'm a blacksmith, Mo Homestead. I can make you, if it's made out of metal, I'll make it.
Where'd she go? Yes, that's the red Solo cup that is completely G-rated. It's not what you think. You can put more than that in there. Chickenlandia will be right back. Yes, I've tried to get him to do it more, but he's sticking with flowers and a few animals. He did make some cowboys and gave them to a friend of ours.
Maybe Elizabeth, but normally most time they'll sell a cross. If it was like a plot walking cross, bear hunters be tickled to death with them. They eat them right
not
up.
metalhead. Not metalhead. Metal.
Now, well, I don't know. I come off as arrogant sometimes I don't mean to. But I'm a real blacksmith. I'm not a blacksmith I can see on TV taking 3 hours to hammer out a knife. You ought to make 15 minutes. I make padlocks and door
Yeah, I've heard that
hinges.
song too, Slade.
That I try to tell my son likes to watch that show Forged in Fire, and he'd talk about it for days after having it. And I told him, I said, boy, if you want to impress me, make a padlock. Don't make a knife. Don't make something flat. Make something with moving parts. Make a gear. Make a bearing.
Well, we're working on getting him a new forge. And
we kind of do that, Mohonk. That's what them flowers are. They're old combine gears, and I've made mailbox posts out of chain and all. I mean, we do a lot of. I used to make I used to make birds and stuff out of old mowing machine once.
Well, I think she's a little small for that right now. We're afraid that they might have dumped the whole litter, more than just the two of them, and we had so many foxes.
They might have.
They might have got them.
The coyotes might have got them. I know the Elliot did.
No, he hasn't done flamingo yet.
I ain't tried, but well, you know, them birds we used to make out of motion machine points like a hand. It's kind of what it looked like.
What's that for? Bearing. I should have had you forge those bearings for the Massey.
You know, Carlton, I probably could have, but it took a long time. I made a bunch of they didn't have the lassos, but I made a bunch of the, you know, you make a snowman out of horseshoes. They're kind of varied in the snowman.
Mm-hmm. They have
The lasso's a good idea.
A horseshoe cut in half, and then one like this, and then one over.
Well, you know, when you make that stuff, you're making it to give away most time for a present. You try to, I hate to say it, but you try to make it as quick and as painlessly as possible. Like reindeer.
You could do them pretty quick.
I catch myself saving big ball bearings for reindeer noses and things like that too.
Isn't that the reindeer? He made me a jumping reindeer and a standing reindeer. The snowman. Are you going up there to get them?
No.
Oh. I thought he was going out. Really? Well, Carlton, he can make it. We'll send it up there and you sell it.
You can't give it this way out here.
Yeah, you can't. We can't. There's nobody was interested in around here. We had a friend of ours that has a store that put them out on display, and they weren't interested. He said that you can make tens of thousands of dollars in New York.
You might be in New York, North Carolina, they won't buy
But
it.
if we send it up there to Carlton and he sells it, then we can make some money.
I don't know if you see it, but that's a little caping knife.
I thought it was a skinning knife.
Well, technically what it's for
in California
is when you skin it. Did the puppy just bite you?
Bad. Got my little tail.
Anyway, I made hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these. We used to sell them at the reenactments and this as patch knives. And I could sell them for about $10 a piece. I could make one in about 10 minutes. And it's made out of old files. You get all the old files you can find. If you run out of old files, you make it out of horseshoes. Horseshoe saws still. And if you got somebody to help you where you can cut it out with a chisel, get a bar out of it, thin bar, you make it on a normal blade. And I used to make a little money doing work at the reenactments with a little mobile forge, making pot hangers and stuff like that. But, well, yeah, kind of, sort of. It's supposed to be simple.
We could do it. It's a store, I guess, but I've never dealt with anything like that. I need somebody to kind of.
But I tell you what it is, dude. They sharp, and they sharp as this thing. Because I hammered the edge out. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can camera.
What do you call this? Say artsy people buy and.
Yeah, we're in North Carolina. We ain't got no artsy.
Distinguished. Ludicrous.
What are you telling me?
What is she doing? It's not a prison shank. Elizabeth said that he used a metal cut hanger to make a lasso. That's pretty ingenious thinking. We would have to be made to order because if we've got a bunch of stuff that he's already made that we can take pictures of, and but we wouldn't want to make a whole bunch of stuff and then somebody wants something else. Well, you'd have to charge big money because we'd have to pay full price for horseshoes. We ordered some from, I don't even know, up north somewhere. A bunch of used horseshoes. They had them advertised, and we got like 75 or 100. What did we get?
I don't know, but they all had that bronze mess on it.
Yeah, they had the bronze stuff on it.
Show them that. That's something I made.
He made this, and this is tough. This is balanced so that he can throw it. He used to do competitions. Hey, there you go. It's Samson and the puppy. Samson's pretty upset right now. See, this is well balanced, perfectly balanced so that he can throw it. He used to do throwing competitions with it. He made it. It's all homemade.
That's made out of John Deere lawnmower blade.
That's the lawnmower blade.
And it's welded. I don't know if you can see it, but it's rough.
Yeah, they'd have to pay the
welded.
shipping because the stuff's kind of heavy. Well, we're gonna wait till this fall because it's anything we plant right now would die.
Well, no, we're replanting cucumbers tomorrow.
No, they're talking about the orchard trees.
Oh,
Trees would die.
Yeah, trees would die.
It's
We got
too
a whole
hot.
lot different weather than they do.
Well, no, Elizabeth asked. She's got.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad idea to plant fruit trees right now.
Did he grow the handle for the? I mean, did he grow the tree for the handle too? What'd you make the handle out of?
Well, that hickory tree, the storm blew down out there behind. So, yeah, my daddy did.
Well,
I made a
apparently
bunch of
so.
hickory handles actually. Boy,
Good night, George. I hope you feel better. Get some sleep. Carlton, I don't even have Prime shipping. I'm thinking about it, but I don't. Not yet. I'm not a Prime member. Alan said nice craftsmanship.
well, I thought I told him before that first job.
Thomas said just making sure it was really homemade.
The what?
Thomas said just making sure it was really homemade.
We're talking about the handle.
Yeah.
I really did. We had a hickory tree, big old hickory tree. Right now. It was straight grain too. And well, I'm eating the last of it, J-Lo.
What are you eating? Oh, chocolate.
Well, I mean, I worked on a farm when I was younger, but first paid job I ever had. And I wasn't old enough to drive. One of my cousins carried me to her back every day. But y'all know where the Charles, but any of y'all from North Carolina where CBA Cox State Historic Site's at. They got a living history, or used to have a living history thing there, had a blacksmith shop. And we made a lot of
They still
stuff
do,
for,
but they only have it a few times a year now.
well, we worked there during the summer. And we made all the stuff where they were stored. Was it Tryon Palace? It was Tryon Palace. Down the
That's in Newbern.
So I made door knobs and door hinges and door locks and window latches and pot holders and spoons and forks and just about anything you think of for a summer. And I just had a knack at it. I mean, it was just something I kind of took to it real quick. Yeah. Something always tickled me. They give me it was a copy of a really old blacksmith, I guess, textbook from like the 1700s. Because we tried to do everything period because it was a living history thing.
Why is it not coming up over here so I can see it?
I have no idea. I'm out of word up. And they gave us this textbook, right?
There we go.
And I was reading this textbook because I didn't know what I was doing. I got two things down the first day. The iron had to be hot before you hit it, and it would burn you. That was the two things I figured out. And so I'm reading this textbook, trying to figure out how to do this stuff so I don't look so stupid when I go to work next day. And there was a passage, there was a whole chapter on how to use
Thomas said, J-Dog, remind me never give you any chocolate.
there was a whole
Yeah, I can read
chapter
the
on how to
comments.
use a cold chisel, how to cut steel with a cold chisel. And
Carl,
that's pretty simple. You know, you take the chisel, you line it up and hit it with a hammer till it's cut. I mean, that ain't no complicated. Ain't nothing complicated there. And then I got to forge welding because I was really worried about forge welding because I had no idea how to do it. And no joke, there was one sentence on forge welding. Get it to welding heat, sprinkle it with borax, and hammer it together till it's welded. Then it's the hardest thing you'll ever do is forge welding. So.
Carlton, that Southern Belle
Making nails. I'll sit there for days at a time just making nails.
that won't be a real Southern Belle. He said, "Why don't you make it a Southern Belle?"
I ain't Dr. Frankenstein. He's limits. I got a cute puppy. I'll probably bet you one up with.
You want to send him to the beach with the puppy?
But that's what we always used for flux was 20 mule team borax with 5 metal shavings in it.
4. That's a lot, Thomas. You've been getting around.
What is going on?
They're eating.
It sounds like a big hungry.
Well, it's because, okay, here's what the dogs do. None of them won't eat until one of them decides they're hungry. One of them starts eating, then they all want to eat at one time. They have 2 bowls beside each other. So they all get up there and eat at the same time.
Well, that was cute. The puppy and Sam's are eating it the same way. We're eating it.
Daisy's probably over here mad.
There's some other things. You can buy flux in a can, but that old borax works about as good as anything. And having it clean is big. It's kind of like MIG welding. It is a whole lot better if you clean it off of it. But I was going to do a video the other day. I was going to build one of these brake drum forges to see people build. I saw it on YouTube, and I said, I can do that. That'd be a good cheap forge. $20 mule team borax. Ain't that what everybody's got?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can buy it
I
most
think they had
grocery
a different
stores.
name
At
around
least
in New York.
down here you can. I don't know about up there. Probably. I'm not sure. All right, now quit moving the furniture. We now have a pack of dogs in the house.
If anybody else
It's not us
in,
eating. I swear it's the dogs. We're not eating. You hear the chomping? It's not us.
it ain't us eating. Already. We should talk about what it is.
Tammy, you eat it? I didn't think you could eat borax.
That's probably right, Carl. Because they mine it somewhere. That's right.
Bye, Mo Homesteading.
It's good to talk to you.
Thank you for coming. Hopefully we'll see you next week.
Preacher, I got a story for you about some walks. The other day we cut some bushes down behind the house. I ain't in the dog house, J-Dog. This is my house. I can't get in the dog. Anyway, we were cutting some bushes down behind the house back here. And there was a wall to this. And all of a sudden,
Well, there she goes.
make sure you put her right.
Okay. I told you Samson didn't like puppies. Samson's like, what'd I do? Anyway. Well, Thomas, I hope your surgery goes well.
Keep us posted, brother. We want to know, you know.
Now, Chris can tell you about the wasps, because I can't tell you.
Well, preacher, all of a
It's all right.
sudden, I was 12 again. And the best idea I could come up with was to take a stick and hit the wall's nest with it. And that's worked. I've had it work before. Worked real good. This time it didn't. I was worried about Darlene or Jake getting stung. So I was going to knock the wall spears down and get rid of them. And one of them flew in my ear and stung me like 400 times before he turned to loose.
Let's see. I'm going to check you out. You know what? You scared you?
What in the world we got going on here?
What?
New York is full of white Anglo-Saxon
Protestants. I guess buying the stuff.
Well, I caught and I was very confused.
Okay. Borax. I asked. Okay, he said you could take borax. But I don't know. I don't know where the Anglo-Saxon Protestants came from.
Oh, wasp is old term for that.
Oh. Dilute it, half teaspoon to 2 cups of water, and take 1 teaspoon of that mixture a day. And it helps your joints? Is that what you take it for?
What do you think? As much of as I've inhaled, I would have no joint trouble.
Well, might you need to use some more. Aww. She's hiding her
Did Thomas
head.
hear me tell him to keep trying to let us keep us posted? Best he
Well, he
could.
said hospital having surgery. That's the last comment I made. And Carlton said that was the right dilution. She's hiding her head under my arm. We're up to 481 subscribers and almost 2,500.
It depends on where you look. One
Yeah.
place we got 25,000 some change. Another place we don't.
Said that we don't have. We're at 500 short, and I'm like, I don't understand how it says here we've got 25,000 views and here we don't. So
I don't understand how the views went down on some of my videos.
Yeah.
How do you unview it?
We went the other night. We had a video that had 119 views, and we clicked on it a few minutes later, and it said it had 48 views. So I'm not sure how that
I
happened.
don't know how you unview it.
Or
But maybe you can.
YouTube's taking views away from us. I guess I don't know. Oh, well, Carlton said it's better to feed our plants with trace minerals and then eat plants. Eat, whatever we have fed with the.
Well, yeah. That's right, Elizabeth. But that poor little puppy couldn't stand much picking over her establishment. She ain't big as a minute.
And he said that we should replace table salt with Himalayan pink salt, 90 trace minerals in that.
I've been looking at that red block out there in the cow black.
You have not. Don't tell him that. Don't believe him. He's not been out there looking at block. Besides, the bull probably would fight him over it.
That taste that hog leaf will make sure it's right.
Now that he might do because you kind of can't help but taste it. It kind of gets all the dust gets all up in your mouth and your nose, and that's why I keep sinus infections.
Here's something. We'll have a little hog feed talk right quick. Here's something everybody don't think about. A high percentage of what's in that hog supplement you make the feed with is salt. And when it's 100 degrees, you need about hogs don't.
Don't come over here and tell you're sorry.
They don't sweat like we do, so they don't get rid of salt. So you got to be careful. There's a line there between making the protein what it needs to be and get some of the salt in it. You hurt them.
I don't know. Samson came over here to check see if he could push the puppy out of my lap, or if he came to see if the puppy was all right because he came up and stuck his head up there and kind of looked at the puppy, and he took off and went back to look at me. Yes. Our dogs are our children, and
I thought I had some of
them.
I got youngins.
My dogs are our children too.
But anyway, you got to be careful about that. Anyway, July and August is a bad time trying to up the protein in your hog supplement to 60% because you're gonna fix the salt overload.
Whoa, wait a minute, Carlton. Give me a little more about that chewing fingernails thing. I'm not kidding.
Well, go they're better off raw.
I'm gonna get me some
They're gonna win the little ones like they got
pink
rabbit.
Himalayan salt tomorrow. If it'll help, because I've always bit my nails. Always. My whole entire life.
That's another thing. You need to start getting snuff. That'll be good.
No, I don't like stuff.
Well, good night, J Dog.
Have a good night. Soap out of I've got a spot up out of lard, and I make all the dogs bark. Mrs. Country Preacher makes soap out of lard, and I make all the dogs bark.
My grandmama used to make soap out of lard and beef tallow.
I'm working on
We're gonna start making soap soon.
lye soap, salt soap. With using lye.
Makes all the dogs bark at him because it smells like dog.
Ah, I got it.
Thank you for figuring that out. I was with you. Not gonna lie.
Well, I am going to.
We're probably gonna do it tomorrow, but we already reset some squash and reset some cucumbers trying for a summer crop.
Study and mimic nature. What animals do? Does that mean no more ketchup?
Well,
He said study and mimic nature, do what the animals do. And since
my dog won't eat nothing with ketchup on it.
If it's touched ketchup,
he ain't
he don't care if it's the biggest steak in the world. If it's got ketchup on it,
that's true.
He would turn his nose up at it and walk away.
Seen him do it. I've seen him catch French fries in midair and spit them out with that ketchup on. We use our bacon grease in our frying pan, and then our rice and our collards and cabbage and potatoes, really everything. The only thing we don't put bacon grease in is Raisin Bran.
And soap.
Oh, God, I know what's in.
I tried to tell Jake one night, he would not believe me. He told me I was lying. I was reading off the back of the ketchup.
Well, no,
that's not in it.
Bacon grease is really just smoked lard. That's all it is. It's smoked and salted lard.
Yeah, we know it's good for cooking, but I just hadn't never heard of anybody use it in soap.
And she said soup or soup. There ain't one better different.
Soap. Okay. You were hoping for soup.
Well, I like soup. Better do soup.
He's particular about his soap, though. Don't let him fool you.
In fact, I only use one kind of soap. When I got it. Yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I know. Yeah, my aunt makes the best salt soap in the world, and he's addicted to it. And she hasn't made it in a while, and we're about to run out.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. We ought to make it set. Cause this the best thing in the world. See, I stay burn up, cut up, skin up all the time. I mean, what I do for a living, I feel like I've been fighting a wildcat when I get home every day. And hey, Dave Beard.
Yeah, she uses in the salt soap. You have to cut it with some coconut oil because if not, it won't lather. It's really super strong.
But it'll help out. It really heal them up.
Hey, David, how you doing?
It'll get rid of all them little cuts and burns. And see, I'm a diabetic too, so I stay worried to death.
Never used avocado oil.
And I mess hogs and cows and puppies and scratch you all up, chew on your arm and everything else. And I stay scared to death I'm gonna lose a foot with a little minor cut all the time. So
I'm gonna try the avocado oil.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
my aunt is supposed to be sending me a recipe, like anytime. But she just retired the 27th of June, so I'm giving her a couple weeks to get adjusted before I start bombarding any questions about making soap.
Made lasso about.
I think it's supposed to autocorrect lysate. Remember,
Well, my grandma made lasso all the time. That's the only thing I need to take about.
My grandma did too. But well,
yeah, I ain't never understood Darlene buying shampoo. It's the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. Why you gonna buy a different soap wash your hair with? Well, just wash your hair with the bar soap you got in your hand. Be doing it.
no, he doesn't get it.
Tell Elizabeth what happened when we tried to do the subtitles.
Oh my God. We were trying to set it up so we could do subtitles on our videos, and you should have read what it said. It was like, it wouldn't even make sense. It didn't didn't even have words nowhere near what he was saying. It was the worst mess up we've ever done. I have to take that off. We can't run subtitles.
Where were we going? Oh, I'll tell y'all something. Let's have story time.
Oh.
When I was a little boy.
I'm gonna do a video when I get it. I'm either gonna get her over here to help me.
I've been doing 3 days on Pepper Vinegar. You seen one on Pepper Vinegar yet? Well, Boogie.
We've done a video every day this week, including a live today. So I didn't want to bombard them with too many at one time. I'm doing it for y'all.
Just because you done it don't mean you got to release it that day. You know that, right? It'd be a good video releasing one day we didn't have time to make one. I don't know why you doubt my spirit, but I find it very concerning. Anyway, what call was that?
We should form a channel collaborative on Knights of the Farm Table. I like it.
I got that a lot too. That was genius.
Yes.
Anyway, when I was in elementary school, they put me in speech therapy. And those of y'all in here from the South will understand this at least somewhat. They put me in speech therapy because I couldn't talk right. And I was in speech therapy for several years in elementary school. And then one day, this professor from State College pulled up their house. He was pulling up their house. He was bad at all. So you there on purpose because he used to be way back in the field back there. And he got out and he met some of my family in Chapel Hill. He moved up there. And I wanted to record my grandmama and everybody's way of speaking. And of course, I was about 10. Y'all hang on, we got more.
Well, it's to keeping the puppy from eating $100 power cord that goes to the computer.
There's more. I can keep up and get better.
Well, both. I think I might get away from it.
But anyway, I was in speech therapy. This guy came there to call my grandparent and my dad. And he was sitting there talking. Now, we have something famous on Outer Banks here called a Carolina Brogue. They talk right there from England right on. And that's kind of famous. They do something about it all the time. But he come up and said there was actually 17 different subgroups for accents in East North Carolina. And my grandmama and my daddy and everybody were one of the last ones to speak our particular one. And I want him to write me a note to give my teacher so bad. I want to go to school. I did. I went to school next day. I said, y'all are telling me I don't talk right when I know I do. It's pretty funny.
How about the professor I met last week?
You tell him about that. I won't let.
Well,
I don't know what y'all know.
He was incredibly fascinated by the Carolina Brogue and the Carolina Mountains dialect. And that you had a combination of two.
I wonder why I have a combination of the two.
That is ice cream. Ask Carlton if that is ice cream.
Dalton, you got ice cream? I'm fixing to have some ice cream.
Yeah, I will start putting that on our lives, on the names of it. Friday Night Live. Better get your ice cream. Have your ice cream ready.
Ice cream and a puppy. Not gonna get no better than this. Well, preacher, there were some words that they thought I was saying wrong that it wasn't. Zinc is a good example.
I said that. I've always said that.
Well, when I said zinc, they thought I was mispronouncing sink, but I wasn't. Around here, when laboratories came out, they were zinc plated steel. And that's what they had wrote on them was zinc plated steel or zinc plated or something like that. And everybody called them zincs. And I can't help it that my mom and daddy were 45 years old when I was born, and my grandmama raised me. She was 105, and I talked like it was 1923. I can't help it.
You know to be prepared because even Elizabeth had snacks not ready so that she could eat and we ate. That's the way you're supposed to do it. You eat there, we eat here, we all eat together. What did Dave Beer say?
Well, that's right, Dave Beard. And here, and it's like this in the South, there was isolated pockets of language. And you go 50 miles, and they can't. There is a difference here between one side of the river and the other. On this side of the river, we talk different and have different names and stuff than folks across the river. Copperhead snake, where I'm at on this side, is a white oak. Across the river, he's a red oak.
You just told me that a white oak won't poison us.
All right. Why are you going to die from a snake bite one day? You don't live.
I asked him. We have one in the yard. Oh, speaking of, there's another snake story in just a minute. We had a little bitty snake, baby. And I found it. I'm like, Chris, there's a snake. And he came up and he killed it with his pocket knife. I'm not joking. He takes his pocket knife out and goes down and kills the little snake as the snake's trying to strike at him. And I'm going, oh my gosh, the poison's no, it's just a white oak. I'm going, what's a white oak? I've never heard that. Oh, it's a white oak. It's fine. If I'm not mistaken, copperhead's pretty poisonous, right?
Oh, a little.
Okay. Second snake story. Today, I'm going down to the other garden. Thank God. Chris says, wait a minute. I'm going to take a break. I'll go down there with you. He goes down there with me. We pull up to the garden. And there's a snake in the garden.
Homestead Mercedes. That's me, right?
Homestead what?
Homestead Mercedes.
Yes. Yes. You hey, how are you doing, Homestead Mercedes? You need to tell us a little bit about yourself. And we don't talk any politics, and we're kind of a free chat here. Everybody just kind of keeps along with what's going on. And welcome to the pub. Show or whatever we're doing. Anyway, there's a snake.
Right here. Right here. The wrong here, remember? But my mama was from the outside.
Well, Chris jumps off the cub and gets the hoe to kill the snake. Well, the snake's already dead. He's like, oh, no, let's kill the snake. I'm going, I don't care. I'm sitting on the cub having a fit. Can't stand it. There's a snake. Well, it turns out Trevor shot the snake, left the snake laid in the garden so that I would come up and find it and scare me to death. I don't think he actually did it, so I would scare me to death. But he didn't want to have to dispose of the snake, so he left the dead snake in the garden.
Yeah, I know.
No, freaking not. I don't do snakes of any kind, dead, alive, whatever. I don't do snakes.
Did you introduce Homestead Mercedes? Can tell the truth. You didn't do it, did you?
Yes, I did. I said that thank you for coming to our show and that you have to tell us a little bit about yourself and we don't talk any politics and we're just kind of free chat here. We everybody chats with you. You want to see it?
Hmm.
I don't care if he's eating whatever. I don't want snakes. I'm with Jay Beard. I like my snake sandwich too. What is it?
Here it comes. My what?
Speech to text what Bobby
No,
said.
tell me what he gave you already say.
His racers are keeping the imported lizards in check.
Black racers. Yeah, that's
What's
what
a black
Chase.
racer?
A black snake.
Is that what was in the garden?
No,
What was in the garden?
no, it's snake. One black snake. We had them here too. They're the ones that chase you.
Tammy, was that for like science, or you just decided you would cut up a snake? She said,
I think they just decided to do it. I'll be honest with y'all. Normally, if it's not a poisonous snake, personally, I just leave them alone. But she can't abide by them.
I understand. Everything has its own place in nature.
That's right, Dave. I tell you, the big chicken snakes. No, they don't. We've never lost enough eggs to a chicken snake or enough bitties to matter. And I'd whole lot rather have a chicken snake than a cat.
Elizabeth said she had a burger too, so she's got snacks and a burger. She's not gonna starve. I told Carlton he needs to start getting his own ice cream so we can all eat ice cream together. We can simultaneously have ice cream. Everybody. Ice cream social. That's what I'm gonna start naming the Friday Night Lives. Ice cream social.
Baby Wild Rossi.
Uh-huh.
Bring home to them and say,
I found it. I don't have it.
you want that right there? It's all wet there. Big joke.
Oh, we are a couple starting out in an urban backyard looking to buy a large homestead. Until then, learning on 0.3 acres, just small.
Well,
But
I'll tell you. It's planters. We got a video on plant best cut off barrel.
You'd
You'd be amazed what you can plant in a cut off barrel and pot soil and what you can get out of it. Now you're not gonna be able to completely feed yourself, but you can go yourself right much stuff to spit to eat and just cut off 55-gallon drum. And learn a little bit as you go. You got a lot of resources around here to help you. There's a bunch of people on this live tonight that can help you. Well, Dave, that's always been the way I do it. Every time I try to do anything, I try to get way too big, way too fast. We decided we were going to raise rabbits one time, right?
Yeah.
You think we got 2 rabbits to try it to see if it worked? No.
Hey, Drop. Drop, is your first time on our live stream? Tell us a little bit about yourself, and we don't talk any politics. And we just kind of do a free chat. Just kind of everybody chat.
What question did Elizabeth ask that we missed?
Hold on.
If we weren't supposed to answer it, we forgot. We'll fix it.
I'm looking. Let's see, she had a burger. To start there. I should have to go back foot up. Sorry. She asked, what was that?
What was what?
She asked Tammy, what was that?
Oh,
Okay. Really good.
that's true, Dave.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
If you build a good,
Elizabeth, I did all that too. Elizabeth said that she's older than everybody here. We played rode horses, built forts in the dirt, swam in the creek, made mud pies.
well, say, to be
We
honest
played
with you about
lightning
something,
storms.
I hate to say it, but
I
I
showed my
recommend,
grandparents. They were
I
like, there you go.
recommend building anything out of pallets. I know you see a whole bunch of people doing it, but pallets are pretty sorry wood. They rot fast. They're okay on the inside of something, but I wouldn't build anything I wanted out of pallets. We've tried it. I've seen other people try it. I don't know where you're at, but if you're anywhere around us, it'll draw termites like a magnet. They'll eat it all the way to the roof.
There is a little something you can put on it.
You paint that with burnt oil and turn the water, but it
There
won't
you go.
exactly stop the
Drop joined on the Deer Park farm stream.
no, baby.
This drops down for something, or that's just what you decided you like? We got all kinds of city trees. Trying to get rid of them. There's a lot of space.
Well, I try to discourage anybody to build anything with pallets, and it may not be the same everywhere, but here, pallet wood, untreated pallet wood, will not last 3 months. Anything you build out of pallet wood is going to be gone in 3 months. But now, where you're at, you may not have that problem, so I can't for sure tell you not to do it. But
Drop said they do DIY.
well, that's
gardening.
true. Now, oak, if you can get some oak cotton, it'll last a
Listen
long
to
time.
this. Expose corrupt government and teach history.
Well, you can't teach history that exposure to corrupt government.
Pretty much. Are y'all comparing how many feet of snow you got? 4 foot, 3 foot? Well, here we've got termites, and the termites will eat just about anything, but a pallet don't stand a chance.
Yeah, pallet don't stand a chance.
They're not very good.
That's right, preacher. And I try to tell people that all the time. That up north, the back to Eden, like Jim's in town garden, he's in Maine. He has really good luck with the back to Eden.
Drop, I've thought about doing some science stuff.
But here, all it does is draw termites and ferrets. We've had no luck with it at all. In fact, I really been worried that when Mimsy gets through with hers, when she really gets through with it, she don't believe in spraying anything. She's gonna have a mess. Jim's still going. I don't know if he's still making videos. I talk to Jim occasionally. You know, Jim's a really good guy.
I also remember the small engine nation.
Well, that's right, Sadie. If you look at it like that, that's fine. You can say, well, it's practice, you know. But you can paint it with burnt motor oil. And it'll help it a whole lot.
Little Jordan walked to school with 4 foot of snow.
Put 3 or 4 coats on it, though, different times. Let it soak in and paint it again. I didn't know you went to school with me.
Mm-hmm. Chris was fighting the bears for her.
Elizabeth, that kind of does make it homesick. You know that, right? You know, I can also say I ain't never had to fight my way to school through snow. Because I'm in East North Carolina. There's 3 flakes, school's closed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drop says remember the he said small engine nation a while ago. What was that? Medicinal herbs and foraging.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well thank you, Elizabeth. Little Jordan's the one that's in Tennessee, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Little Jordan. Somehow I keep getting you mixed up with Pine Brook Homestead. I do not know how or why, but I keep mixing it up. I didn't see it, Elizabeth, right? We're gonna plant some plums. We're gonna plant some blueberries, and we're gonna plant some figs.
Drop said that they have enough seeds, non-GMO heirloom seeds, to the small town of 450.
Well, that's
They
pretty
plant a
impressive.
garden to feed themselves if SHTF.
Dave Beers now in Alabama. So you got 210 inches of rain a year when they live in upstate New York.
I think it's how much snow. Rain or snow.
Probably both.
Yeah, we have a
Well,
friend of ours that's going to give us
Elizabeth, everybody, I'm gonna be honest with you.
plum trees in the fall.
The reason we decided to go with those types is he said snow. Is Thomas said snow. Carlton's gonna come in and say snow in just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Is we have neighbors that are gonna cut us some sprouts. Because as we discussed, we don't do anything small. So we start setting them out. We're setting out 30 each. So I'll be right back.
What are you doing? Alright, he always makes me nervous to get up and goes, it's done. So I'll be right back. Luckily, we still know that we have some foxes left. We haven't seen them in the next couple of days. So maybe they're moving on. Sorry. Mouthful. You wanted it. Dave, we planted probably 20 blueberry bushes, and we've only got one to survive. We had like 4 blueberries on it. I was so excited. They were just about ready to pick, went back, they were gone. Same thing happens to the grapevine every year. Not sure what happened. They'll be full of grapes. When you're just about ready, go back next day, and they're gone. Not sure what's going on, if it's birds or what. Uh-oh. Coffee's found his brother from another mother. We have a friend of ours who has over 100-year-old blueberry orchard. There is probably about 12. They're not even bushes anymore. They're trees. They are taller than the house they're beside. He just bought an old farm, and he said they're not quite ready because they're, the old style blueberries. They'll be ready in a couple weeks, and we'll do a video when we go and pick those. That'd be a lot of fun. Oh my God. There's nothing that they could do to treat it before? I mean, get into a log cabin because the termites are so bad. Carlton, foliar feeds to the start survive. Okay. Man. Coding a super garden therapeutic after all, we can code all that. Carlton has found his brother from another mother.
Good.
Him and Drop are like identical twins separated at birth or something. They both have the same little things that they do, and they're both in the computers and coding and what is he do?
Boy, last year she followed me out.
She followed you out?
Didn't she?
I don't know. He's lost. How do you lose?
How do you leave a pack of guys?
Where's the other? Where's Samson and Daisy? He's lost the dogs. Not just one, but three. He lost 3 dogs.
Samson's on the dog bed. Daisy the puppy are laying on my dirty shirt.
Okay. Are you leaving, Tammy? I completely lost the comments for a while back here.
Oh, what's going on? What did I miss?
Geeky Garden did coding for 35 years. It finally burned them out. Drop has blueberries, hard to start like raspberries once they grow.
Well, Drop,
Well, I
we're in
told him that
blueberry country.
We didn't do so well with our blueberry bushes.
Well, we didn't plant them in the right place, but where we're the woods here are full of wild blueberries. I mean, full of wild grapevines, wild barberries. I don't know what people call barberries everywhere else in the world.
Good night, Thomas.
They're not hurricane blackberries. But that's the 3 that grow wild in the woods here everywhere on the ditch banks. Huckleberries,
Good night, Homestead
briarberries,
Mercedes.
and grapes.
We hope to see you next Friday. I'm just catching up on comments.
Well, I don't know nothing about no computers or coding or anything like that.
Oh my
That does not
I'm
mean slam that
speechless.
conversation.
Y'all have finally done it. Chris is speechless.
Oh, there's 1,000 things I don't know nothing about.
Mm-hmm.
Just farming ain't one of them.
Actually, JC
Herd
you and my
electron.
blind buddy have resparked the desire to herd electron.
Herd electron. Drop says in Spokane, Washington. It means he's close to PG Nano and everybody. Ain't he? Chick
Well,
Randy. Where's Chick Randy? She's in Oregon.
she's in Washington State, but I'm not sure how. I mean, being in the same state does not necessarily mean they're close to one another. That's like saying one next door neighbor to Justin Rhodes.
Just Rose and Pudding.
Yeah, well, he's like 4 hours away from us.
We got one. The drought got ours. Blueberries taking all the water, and we forgot to water them like 2 days. That was it. And we didn't forget to water. I told somebody to water them, they do it. But oh, we got Trapper J.
Hey, Trapper J, how you doing? Have they been on live?
Don't think so.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself.
Now we don't talk about politics. That's going too rude.
Deer Park is near him too. That's what
Okay.
PG was talking about that earlier. So that's pretty cool. And I love his little icon for Drop.
Right.
Well, I think it's
It
cute.
makes perfect sense, though.
Yeah, it does. Y'all. We're getting too quiet here.
We're
You
waiting for
talk-
Trapper to tell us something else.
Have you talked to Trapper before?
Mm, I'm not sure. I hate to admit it, I'm not sure.
I'm all about the outdoors. Got chickens, pigs, and quail. Well, we used to have quail, and they were so sweet. But they sing.
You see what I'm up against? I'm trying to raise myself something to eat. And everything we got is cute or sweet or something.
I keep telling them, do not make it for the cat. Oh, we got 5 dogs too.
No cats.
No, don't do cat. Fruit trees that were supposed to be full-size trees got little fruit.
You have a deer making bonsai trees.
Planted plums, cherries, peaches, and pears. What is it about cherry trees that we can't have around the cows?
They're highly toxic.
And that's any kind of cherry tree or what?
I know wild cherries.
Wild cherry
Never-
trees
yeah,
and
you
kill
know,
a cow.
wild cherries. There's a bunch of wild cherry trees around here like weeds.
We can't have a cat because we've tried that twice in
My dog
Samson.
likes cats too.
Mhm.
The only way we can keep a cat around
Right,
here is to put
Chinese
ketchup
food,
on
I
it.
guess.
If you put ketchup on it, you probably leave him alone.
Hadn't thought about that. Cherry trees are planted this year. They put on fruit. Others are on their second year. Cool. Papa needs some cats too. He misses his 2 little buddies. They grow here.
Cherry tree leaves are, if they're wielded, it all produce a toxin. And it's bad news. They can eat one mouthful and die. Better than a hammer can't save them. Ain't nothing to do for it. One mouthful. What's the other one? The bush you plant around your house that's so bad?
Azaleas.
Azaleas are bad too.
They're bad for goats. They'll kill goats.
Good night, preacher. We're glad to have you.
Good night.
Yeah, it's bad news. Really, by any stone fruit tree leaves or can be bad news, but cherries are what everybody worries about.
Dave Beard has a sawmill. We had an opportunity to buy a sawmill last year, but
I chickened out.
we didn't.
I didn't figure I had enough help run. This is a big one. They want a bandsaw. It was a big stationary.
Not sawmill help. Nope. Not me. Alright. But it was an interesting proposition though. I mean,
But Dave, I promise you, if you figure out how to come get them, I can hook you up with some nice cedar. Some as nice as biggest cedars as ever been. Red cedars. Has ever been in North
beautiful
Carolina.
wood. Thought about trying to get him to cut it up and
Full
make
of
stuff
cedar
out of
oil.
it.
Burns like gas.
Yep.
I've been cutting around and burning. Because nobody wants them. Somebody never figured out, we used to log for a living. But cedar, oak, cherry, all that really expensive wood you buy to build cabinets out of brings absolutely nothing at the sawmill. It's not worth the time to put it on the truck. They will not give you nothing for it. And I never figured that out.
Carlton said that if he had a sawmill there, he could make some bank. They've got cedar, maple, cherry, ironwood, and so many others.
Well, you probably could. Because, when you go to buy oak, it's the most expensive thing you buy. But when you go to sell it, you can't get nothing for it.
Drop is gonna make some passive solar heaters this year before winter. I think it might be interesting.
That's
Yeah.
right, Travis. That's what we were just talking about.
Carlton, yeah, you've got to do it yourself.
That's right, Travis. It's deadly. Well, it would be nice because we used to buy stands of hardwoods and lose our butt on them. My daddy get too much for them, and they wouldn't even buy it. We've hauled it down to the mill, and they tell us didn't even want it. We'll unload it before you say you got to haul it back. We can't pay you for it. I've heard it all. But I've always wanted a sawmill. But I think I want to. Dave, what kind of you got? Have you got one of those porta bands, or have you got a big mill? What are you running over there? Because I've always, I grew up logging, and I've always wanted a sawmill. I always felt like the man with the sawmill was making all the money. But I've always wanted to test it theory. Hurricane to hurricane.
Yeah, we do too. Hurricane to hurricane.
Well, he's talking about with the sawmill, I bet.
Oh.
When there's a hurricane, they get a lot of down trees, and you get the stuff for free. So I used to run tree service, and it was hurricane to hurricane. Hurricanes are Christmas. Everybody else is panicking. Oh, there's a hurricane coming, and I was trying to pick up a new truck. This is what I'm gonna order next week. I hate to say that, but it's true, I think she might be gone. I was cutting trees though, doing tree service. Wood-Mizer LT35. All hydraulic. That sounds like what I want. I have helped somebody run one before. We had to manually load the log and manually roll it onto the table. And that didn't look like my thing. I'd rather have something a little easier. I mean, I don't mind working. That's too much work. No, Elizabeth's still on there. Cherry wood's not toxic, Elizabeth, but the wilted leaves are. Yeah, I couldn't either, Dave. There ain't no way. I ain't nowhere near as I could. There's a lot of things I used to do when I was 20 or 30. I can't do no more. But I would have had one, but it's like everything else. I don't have enough time to do it. I'm about 10 years behind you, Dave. But I can tell every one of them. Are they wild cherries or cherries? There is a difference. I know the leaves off a wild cherry tree is supposed to be worse for hurting something than the leaves off a regular cherry, a domestic cherry, fruit tree cherry. Trying to figure out these comments here. Who's the better? Colton, have you heard anything out of Mims here lately? Oh, I got it where I read it now. I got it on the tablet over here. Yeah, she's kind of got a little big time and forgot about us, I believe.
What do you say?
I'm getting a bunch of comments on other videos.
Huh?
I don't think you'll ever see her again, Colton. I did that bet you money on. I gotta get up.
Look and see. Just catching up with the comments.
Neither one
I
of us
think
read
already.
Well,
Gigi says, "Don't think she's gonna forget us." Little chance. I think
yeah, don't go bad now. Yeah, all right. So, I just think she's gone. Never be seen or heard from again.
yeah, pretty much. She's probably at that Louisiana bash this weekend.
That was it this weekend.
Yeah, they showed earlier where they were setting up. One of these days we're having North Carolina bash. We're gonna sponsor it.
Yeah.
You will come down. Well, that's everybody's already said that's the only way they ever get you to go to one is that we have one down here.
I might go to it either.
Okay, Carlton, you have to come and help me duct tape and drag his butt over there, wherever it ends up being.
Hey, y'all, I'll
They
see
said
you kick that.
he wants to have his bash up there in New York, so it's either you go to one here or
You probably trim them grapevines with fertilizer. Might go back to making.
well, it's not that bad of a drive. It's what, 8 hours?
It ain't that bad of a flight, maybe.
No, it's really only about 8 hour drive to the homemade muscadine wine. 12 hours or so driving. But he's up in New York.
Travati.
Is it Trevally or Trevoli? And Elizabeth's in Fayetteville. We knew
I
that.
know you are, Ruby.
Yeah.
You tell me what road you live on up over there to get that.
Popping up a lot. Well, they realize they can make money off of it. Selling tickets, renting spots for people to set up. There's a
Well, you
lot
know,
of
we
money
wouldn't do
to
it
be
that
made.
way. We would not do it that way.
And not only that, they can those who set up booths, they sell products from their channel, so they make more money on top of it. And then you have small Lisa. Now what?
I can't pronounce it. This first time she's been on live, she's made a lot of comments on videos. I believe it's the first time she's been on live.
Hey, tell us a
Happy
little bit about
4th to you,
yourself. But they
She's
can make.
the one that suggested the name for the puppy that I wanted.
Oh, that's right. Well, Lisa, it looks like we're probably going to rename the puppy because she won't answer to Gitley. So we'll probably pick your name and call her own.
Drop with the same way. Well, we couldn't monetize yet and we got enough subscribers, but we're in no hurry.
And we took some time off, back February, March. We had just a lot going on. And we didn't put up videos like we were supposed to. So that kind of, our sub count kind of went down during that time. So that hurt us.
Well, Colton, I mean, we could use the extra money, don't get me wrong, but I just don't foresee us ever being.
Is it making a difference, a big difference, or a little bitty difference?
I understand, Colton. But the truth is, I'll just be honest with y'all. I don't think I'm too honest.
He's going to piss
I'm
somebody
not very
off
political.
before it's over with and get us taken down.
I don't know how to play the politics game. I can't tell people what they want to hear. I'm gonna tell them the truth. And
he's going to end up pissing off the wrong person and getting us taken down.
Yeah, sooner or later I'm gonna get us kicked off because I'm gonna tell somebody the truth. And
about $18 a month. Yes, it will grow. Definitely.
Well, Colton, you got really good content, and you're not as what's the word I'm looking for?
Opinionated?
We're going opinionated.
Yeah.
What's the Senator's name? Elizabeth, what's the Senator's name?
I know something, man.
We're not being able to read the comments, so I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
We're both back blind, Elizabeth. We can't see the.
Okay, I'm trying to go back and see if it was something that was in the comments and did we say it?
I thought last time Elizabeth was talking to Lisa.
I hate it when that happens. We get completely off track and lose what we're talking about. That's true, Carlton. And I mean, when you make friends on YouTube and you make them into real friends in your real life, it makes a big difference. And we've made you real friends.
That's one thing I will say. I've met some people that I am glad I met. If nothing else, where with this YouTube channel has been worth meeting, like Carlton and Elizabeth and Travis, and it's just we've actually made some friends up here. I never expected that. What did Elizabeth say?
She said it's probably going to be a while. Y'all are going to have a lot of subscribers because people want the truth and they want to find out about the old ways. And she's like,
well, I appreciate that, Elizabeth, but that's you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I don't know, a lot of people. Somebody said something about Justin Rose a while ago. I've watched some of Justin's mess, and I sure would hate to know I had to watch it and make something happen. That's all I know to say.
Small Engine Nation, is that a channel or what is that?
We'll check it out either way.
Yeah.
Okay. I like Deer Park. He went and got us some coon pigs the other day, and I got a little ugly with him about it. But
Chris has strong feelings about any kind of miniature pig. He goes for the old-fashioned large.
They're a gimmick.
Big. When we started talking about raising pigs, I was all for it. Because I was thinking, little pig, cute. Oh. And then he says, okay, I'm going to take you to show you what a full-grown hog looks like. The minute I got out of the truck, I got back in the truck. I said, nope, we're not doing this. He says, too late now. I've already decided. So, when you're looking at an 800-900 pound boar.
That's right.
And a 700-800 pound.
We named her Kitty. We sure did. But.
Well, when it's 700-800 pound sow.
It just don't seem to be working. You know.
It's too much. And I I mean, I know his
Is
feelings.
Lee your son-in-law's name? Well, that's right, Geeky Yards. I sit through them 950 ads Carlton has on his stuff.
Hey, you get. All right, Carlton, don't take this wrong, but you'll get kicked off of your live, and it'll make you sit through an ad to get back on the live. And that's what I was talking about that night when I told you about the ads. It was not to turn your ads off. It was not anything against it. Make your money.
I'm just picking on you, Carlton. I'll sit through them. I'll sit through Green Dreams too. I mean, I'll sit through. But I ain't got no problem. But that's right, Drop.
So,
it'd be a long
Elizabeth,
discussion talking about the advantages of a real hog versus a coon hog, and there's no advantage to a coon hog whatsoever, any way, shape, form, or fashion, except they're a gimmick to kind of con somebody out of some money. To try to convince the homesteader they need a small breed pig because it's easier to manage. When you're buying a pig, you're gonna raise them 200 pounds of kiddo. The whole concept is just as screwed up as is humanly possible, and I don't know how anybody falls for it, especially Bill Martin. He's a pretty smart guy. You know.
Elizabeth, if you want us to train her to actually sick Lee, get Lee, and you don't like him, bring him up here. Give us about 6 months. We'll see what happens.
Well, that's right, Geeky. It is a little fun to pick on. Anyway, I do not mind sitting through the ass. Carlton, do not think I mind. I understand.
Oh, we give Carlton
and I love
a hard
you to
time
death.
all the time. We love Carlton.
And if I had to sit through an hour worth of ass making nickel, I'd do it. And I know you ain't making nothing. I know you getting. I know they had to cut a penny up to pay you. You know, when they get through watching them. But
no, Carlton, it's all right, and we don't mind, and we love you anyway. You know we don't have to give you a hard time. Carlton's not coming to our lives anymore. No, we'll miss it so much.
Well, we done lost Mimsy.
Well,
but you didn't elaborate, Elizabeth. Do you want the dog to get him, or do you want the dog named after him? Just be honest with me.
Do you like your son-in-law or not? That's what we're going for. You want him to be bit, or do you not want him to be bit?
Because if you want him to be bit, we ain't got to raise a dog to their
No,
body.
we can just let Red out. Red bites people for the fun of it. He's completely changed.
Oh, she's tapping that. Mm-hmm. You know, Elizabeth, we ain't gonna blackmail with the answer later because we don't know the cat. I mean, we can't go get him and say,
Your mother-in-law don't like you. He probably knows if you don't. Most people are pretty easy to tell that.
Darling's family knows I ain't got much use for eating. I've never really sugarcoated it.
You don't hide it, not one bit.
Well, Elizabeth, I'm gonna tell you the truth about something. Used to.
Are you kidding me? All right. People have been doing fluffy coffee forever.
What the hell is a fluffy coffee?
It's just coffee with a lot of creamer in it. And now they're calling it fluffy coffee. I'm going, I've been doing that before y'all were born.
What are you talking about?
Some younger people that have
She says she loves her son-in-law.
Okay, well then we want to name the dog after the son-in-law and not wait a minute, that sounds a little sarcastic. The sun rises on his head.
I'm still confused.
Is that sarcastic? It's hard to type sarcasm. Speaking of, where's Single Man? He's good at typing sarcasm.
Don't have a sarcasm face or something. You just punch it up and be sarcasm. Now y'all know I don't know nothing about nothing bad.
I need a fluffy coffee. Well, that's how I always drink my coffee, fluffy.
But what is a fluffy coffee?
It's just coffee with a lot of creamer.
Why don't you say coffee with 2 creamers?
No, it's not a lot of creamer. Not just 2. It's like
Sweet wild cherry trees. I swear.
Bought a lot of them. But anyway.
Let me see if I read my comment. I'm very sarcastic too,
Yeah, we
Rob.
both are tired at large amount.
Navy coffee. I can bat him back.
All right. I take it strong and burnt.
Well, if it was like ours, it was instant. No, not a bit, coffee. It's hard to purvey sarcasm in a written comment.
Well, I have told you that drop is like Carlton.
Yeah, ours was instant drop, but that's
So we have two Carltons now.
well.
Carlton and drop are like identical twins separated at birth because all that stuff they were listing long ago. So we might have to start picking on drop too. If we've got two Carltons, double the
That's
fun.
right, Travis. We ain't picking on Mimsy. I tell you the truth. I'll just be honest with you.
That is true, Carlton.
We've been to a couple of lives, and Mimsy wouldn't even speak to us. We say, "Hey, Mimsy. Hey, Mimsy. Hey, Mimsy," and she never even acknowledged our existence. And a couple other people.
Hurt feelings.
Yeah, hurt feelings. And I was gonna give her hell about it. She's been here, but she shut up. But we still love Mimsy.
Yeah.
We just feel slighted.
Not enough to call a duel or anything.
Do what now?
The way Chris walked off saying he just feels slighted. Yeah. Chris would have been one of those in the olden days who, slap you across the face and say, meet me in the streets at dawn. There we go. Start typing in big letters. That might show sarcasm.
I think she ain't getting noticed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think that's the problem. I think she ain't getting noticed.
Okay. He said we're crazy. Or probably everybody in the room, not just us. Is it best food or beat food? Best food I ever had.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it was at Air Force Base. Ain't no doubt in my mind it was Air Force Base. And yes, Army food is great. If everybody try to feed me any chili mac that and shoot them dead, I promise. The husband, he never took that name. So I knew to. Mike was a cook. You didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't know that Mike.
Yeah, Mike was a cook.
Mike was a cook.
Yeah, Mike was a cook.
Oh, good Lord.
Now, who in the world looked at him and said, "I bet you a good cook"?
No, I don't. Apparently, he had some culinary skills because he definitely would look like one. You look like the one to go kill people. Mm-hmm.
He did. He really did. He was a cook here. Once he left Bragg and got country, he went cooking.
Why are you flipping a lie? Well, drop. Apparently, Elizabeth's dad was Army mess sergeant, won awards, and his food was delicious. Best mess. Chow. Now, speaking of mess, where's Mess Hall at, y'all? I missed him lately. Drop does cooking videos too. Drop is like all around.
Where are we gonna get Mike to make some more videos too, by the way?
The only one he ever made, he just dumped a bunch of sweet potatoes on the ground.
I'm out cook her.
He don't.
I can.
He won't. Talk him into cooking more. I wouldn't mind that a bit. That her dad was a sergeant, a mess hall sergeant, and he won awards in Germany, and
well, they are such a thing as them that can cook.
he had the best mess, and his food was delicious.
But you know,
Dragon CI, is that CI in one?
I ain't found what's talking about you.
Airborne. Wait
Oh.
a second, Airborne. Drop those cooking videos too. He does it all around.
We did a cooking video. We'll never do another. Cooking videos are hard. If you're doing cooking videos, I feel for it. They're hard videos to make.
Drop.
Julie Chow make it look easy, but it ain't.
Carlton said, "Drop. What don't you do?"
I cook on a campfire. Pretty good.
Dave said that he could cook circles around his bride.
We can't. I appreciate you typing big. I know you're not yelling. The tablet ain't keeping up. The tablet's running like 10 comments behind. I have no idea why.
Yes,
And
we
on
do, Miss
the-
Anna. We do. We've always enjoyed it. And the Mimsy Carlton thing, that was the best.
See, the tablet's running behind where you can't keep up.
Oh.
I can't see the.
Well, you're right, because photos are about half gone. These glasses are not stylish. They're not here for show. They're here for a reason.
7 people in the room. Well, was that a hint? It was about time to get off here.
Maybe.
It is 11:30. Bro, I feel for you, drop.
I'm so sorry.
Well,
Sorry to hear that.
Well, before everybody gets going, while we still got a few of our loyal viewers in here, what do y'all want the next video to be on? Give me some ideas. There's today's pepper harvest, by the way.
The bottom of it is jalapenos. It's half jalapenos, half bell peppers. The peppers are doing great in this weather. Everything else is struggling. Oh, and the sunflowers are doing amazingly well.
And the collards.
And the collards are doing.
Yeah, the tomatoes are doing all right.
Tomatoes.
The okra are doing all right.
The okra would not be doing all right if it hadn't rained.
They're still doing all right.
The okra's doing all right.
Give me some video ideas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen.
He wants some video ideas. Y'all-
Help me, help
Oh,
you.
and you want to ask me about moving the live? Or we talked about that
No.
too.
We talked about moving it later. But the truth is,
We
we're
don't
all,
need to go any later. Potato rake on your forgotten forgotten tools.
well, that's already on the list.
Potato rake?
Yeah.
Hole digger. Actually, I bought a bunch. I haven't told y'all, but I bought a bunch of tools from a yard sale a while back. Really good deal. Got them for $1 a piece. And but I want him to restore some of them. Some of them are a little rusty and need some TLC. And he does really good at restoring old tools and making them look new. And
yeah, I cleaned up a hammer today. The one that rides around with the tractor all the time. Hanging on the side of the fender. And I thought about it and made a really good video.
you can help Dave Beard. Y'all can do a collaboration.
Solar killing. Kiln. What is a solar kiln?
Noticed it was way behind.
She had a typo, changed it, dragged it.
Oh.
Yeah, the
I'm
comments
gonna
sound
do-
screwed up anyway.
I want to do some canning videos. I want to do hot pepper vinegar video. Do some.
I started to do the how to restore a ball peen hammer in 6 minutes or less today because I did it. Reground the head. Oh, dry lumber. Okay, I'm crazy. You just talked about you had a sawmill. When you said killing, I was thinking about pottery. I don't know how I'm that crazy. But we're going to be doing, you know, we're the pig people, so we're going to be doing no pig videos, of course. Y'all ain't know it's this. No, I'm another pig video.
People refer to us as pig people. They refer to him as the pig guy, and I'm like, we want.
Well, apparently, it's what people want because we get a bunch of.
Oh, that's always true. Elizabeth, some people we think are watching that can't comment. You have to log in an email to be able to comment. You don't have to have a channel, but you have to log in.
Probably watch them on TV on the Roku. They can't. I have a bunch of people in the neighborhood tell me that
they watch religiously.
They watch religiously, but they can't comment. They watch it on my videos. I go to the store. That's what they're talking about when I get there. There'll be 5 people standing around talking about the last video I put up.
We were at church watching the fireworks last night, and they were talking about the videos. That was the main topic of conversation.
But I get a lot of emails about pigs. A lot of emails on pigs. Well, we ain't got no corn to do a video on. Let's go to a friend of mine's place around here. The boy that usually raises the corn for us, or lets us get corn from him, his stink bugs got it. But we're gonna do a video. We're gonna do some videos on cutting corn down and feeding it to the cows.
Yeah, but we're planning on doing a whole, video.
How to put it up, everything. But
yeah, but sorry, God.
Mother Nature's kicked us a loop on that.
I'm sure what price to pop into it, but
suckers on their corn. I ain't never heard of a corn sucker either. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. There's a lot of nonsense on YouTube, especially when it comes to gardening and farming. There's a lot of nonsense. You know, a lot of mess you ain't never heard tell of. It ain't real problems. There's so many made up problems people garden. Just worries me sometimes. I don't know how to combat it.
Actually, it's probably just worms, and they didn't know any better. I want to do a collard cooking video.
I saw your collard canning video. I like your collard canning video because we've never canned any collards.
You cook the collards first. Just checking to make sure, because I didn't get that one.
That was a good video. But to tell you the truth, we usually have collards about all year.
What kind of setup do you need? I mean, I just throw everything in a pot.
Well, good night, Dave. Glad to have you.
Good night. It's good to see you.
Well, I will tell you the truth about some collard. We freeze a whole lot more than we can. Because freeze is easier, quicker, bigger in the collard jar, cheaper.
Jars breaking in the water and making a big mess.
But we live in hurricane country and we freeze everything. So if we had generators, we'd be in a bind. That might be where single man's at. I'm wearing
Oh
right.
man, that's bad.
Well, baby, see you signing off.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Give him a minute to say bye to everybody. One of these.
Well, yeah, I got all that crossing. My kitchen. No mold. I mean, but I thought you were meaning that you needed more than that. Thank you for dropping in. We've enjoyed it. We're looking forward to checking out your videos. Thank you
Y'all
so
do
much.
me a favor and hit the like button. I ain't got one like.
Oh no. No, it says 19.
Right here it says one.
See, YouTube don't know what it's doing.
See, it says
Oh,
one.
he doesn't have an official kitchen there. That's what it is. I thought you meant more than just that.
Oh, we're sorry, Carl.
I'm sorry.
When you move down here, we're gonna build a wash house and you move down here with a kitchen. But
Yeah.
look, y'all, I appreciate you watching.
Y'all have a great night, and we're gonna get off here. It's 11:46, and we've run over our 2 hours, which we don't really have a set time, but we kind of want to keep it around 2 hours.
Hey, and somebody go watch that doggone video I put up. It's got 99 views. It'll be 100.
We need one more view. Come on now, get that one more in there. Y'all have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Oh, Single Dads at the Bayou Bash. Alan's gonna switched over to checking out the Bayou Bash. No. Yeah, I know Single Dad's there. That Single Man is the one that Eli, the one that comes up here. Single Dad is different. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great week. We'll see you next week. Next Friday.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Night.